Today all the world is powered by different ways of energy. Actually, look. We already getting it from everything and everywhere. We are getting it from the sun, water, even air. But the most massive and powerful power type that can give us lots of energy is nuclear power. And today you will get a lot of information to your head about the most epic and scariest thing in life of us. Let's get straight. The nuclear power is based on hard as hell atom reactions, and here how it works. Every plant has its metal to power. For example, Ukrainian nuclear plants have urine. Some isotopes of urine can create chain reactions and also make the things hotter. But how many energy does one atom have? If we will look on Einstein's theory of relativity, we can see the overused formula E equals mc2. The letter E of the formula is an energy of the one atom. C is already big because that's a speed of light. So if we get a square number from it, that will become bigger. 90 quadrillion. That massive number can be produced with one atom. But others are less powerful. For example, to get light from bulb, you need to get more than million atoms of hydrogen and get them reacted. But if you will create the way to enhance the signal, it will power all the world. This way was scientists thinking. They thought, what if we concentrate all the warmness that atom produces during his reaction in one place? It will be very powerful place, and they was actually right. But they also needed to count all the advantages and disadvantages of the method. Of course, the method won. Scientists started to realize the plan in a whole image, and they were actually glad. Now was the time to make something. They get a place to concentrate an atomic energy, and it was water. Water is so gymnastic and can go from one place to another in different looks. It's hard to believe, but first country that launched nuclear plant was not USA, China or Japan. It was Russia or USSR that had a lot of great scientists to make the plan alive. Of course, there were not only Russian scientists to build the station. But we actually know that it's a huge invention in our history. These scientists were genius. And it's absolutely true. Peter Kapitsa and Igor Kurchatov were those great scientists who told the government about all advantages of atomic energy. Soon, in 1949, USSR got a lot of arguments and told the scientists to make their massive plan alive. It was building around 5 years, and of course, we got the station. It wasn't powerful so much, but it was first and exciting. The power of it was only 5 million watts, but that energy was enough to light all the town. Of course, progress getting better and better every year, and now we even don't care where the energy is made. Yes, because we are paying for it. Not too much, but the energy became so mainstream and we can't live without it anymore. Everything is alright, but that's only now. What if we look to the nearest past and get some info about scary explosions that made whole world afraid of nuclear power? In 1952, there was a first massive accident on atomic electro station. It was in Canada and the temperature of reactor was too big that created fire. One of the people who cleaned the territory was future president of USA. 10th October, 1957 was a very bad date for Great Britain. The nuclear station Windscale Pale was one of the first plants of the world, and experience of the workers was not too big, so the temperature of one of reactors became too big. Suddenly, it made fire and then burnt out. Many of people were got radiation and some of them dead. Radioactive cloud was on Germany, Norway, Denmark, and Belgium. In 2011, Japan made a big mistake too. The reactor again was too hot, and radiation got among all the Japan. The scenario was actually the same. Hot reactor, fire and deaths. But the most massive resonance was in Ukraine. At night 26 April, the reactor technology called RBMK-100 got know us about her. The reactor was so hot and Yuri Andreev, who was the operator this night, tried to press buttons that can chill the machine. But it became hotter and hotter. He understood that they need mechanical work and involved hundreds of workers. Then, government accepted this plan, but without confirmation. They understood that they will stop the plant for their own risk. In 1:23 the explosion is begun. Most of firemen that were on the station were dead of radiation. Yes, there is a lot of tragic things happens in out world, but we must take a good ones too. If the people were without nuclear plants, we couldn't have too much power. Who knows, probably, we would have something more powerful, but not today. Don't be afraid of nuclear power, afraid the people who use it in bad way. Now, the atomic and nuclear technology is active used in chemistry, biology, physics and other studies. All the things that we made are used for bad and good goals. Nuclear energy is also having this principle. We actually don't know how much this type of power will create the electricity for all the world, but we exactly know that for now it's the coolest way to stay with electric light. Now, one station with atomic principle will give us 1000 megawatts or even more just by dividing atoms, while other stations can give around 100 megawatts, like solar one. Because of power, there is no needed to have a lot of stations in each country, so it's even saving the costs of government. If this video was interesting for you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for our channel. See you in the next video.